How did I get here?
You put yourself in here, Wanderer. Don't you remember?
Who's there?
A friend.
What am I doing here?
Oh, you'll find that out in time, I'm sure. Everyone does. So, you don't remember anything at all, Wanderer? Nothing before this room? You'll begin to remember soon. You went through quite an ordeal. You must have to get here of all places.
How did I get here?
The same way everyone else does. You will find out in time. No one here knows your story except for you. I'm sure you accomplished something brave. Or incredibly stupid.
Can you at least tell me where I am and who you might be?
I can give you both answers that you seek. But the first you may not understand. Your first answer. This is a place that both is and isn't. A place of in-between. The second answer. I am one of the 7. You may call me Belphegor.
Is there a way out of here, Belphegor? Can I leave this place?
Of course you can, Wanderer. If you possess the diligence and drive to do so, you will be able to leave this place freely. As I said, I am one of the 7. You must speak with each of my brethren, and only after speaking with all of us, you may leave. You and I do not have much in common, unlike my other brethren, which all have things they wish to impart to you. They will help you remember who you truly are, and enable you to leave.
That's all I have to do? Talk with them?
Oh yes, it's quite simple, really. They will help you remember your life, and once you realize why you are here, you may leave. We can't have you leave here not knowing who you are, can we?
How long does that take? I won't be stuck here long, will I?
A most eager wanderer, aren't you? It will only take as long as you allow it to. I will answer one more question for you, and then I must send you on your way. Onward to my brother. Sometimes. But the most dangerous thing that you have to fear is yourself, Wanderer. Just try to remember as much as you can, because your memories will be your weapon. While on this journey, Wanderer, look inside yourself and remember what is truly important to you. I am not one to challenge others, but my brethren will certainly try to trick and trap you here, twisting your own thoughts against you. They may well succeed, but remember that it is your choice in the end.
Thanks for the umbrella. What's the name of my rescuer from the rain, if I might ask?
It's Chance.
Chance. I like it. Well, thank you, Chance, for this umbrella. Here. Call me. Or don't. It's your choice in the end. I'll be waiting in the meantime. Otherwise, this umbrella has a nice new owner.
It seems you have finally remembered something, Wanderer.
My name is Chance.
Well, it is time to send you on your way, Chance. Exit through the door to your right. Head down the hallway, and it will lead you to another door. Knock on the door 3 times, and my brother will receive you.
I'm glad you remembered the knock. Otherwise, this meeting wouldn't have ended very brilliantly. For you, anyways. You must be Chance, the one that Belphegor had no use for.
Had no use for? What do you mean?
Dear Wanderer, do you think that you are the only one that has ever landed themselves here? There are many brave fools such as yourself that have passed by all of our brethren. Some are more familiar to my brother, Belphegor, while others, like yourself, are more akin to me. I am known as Mammon, the Avaricious.
What kind of name is that? Am I in hell?
My name is just like any name. I was gifted it at my birth. As for you being in hell, you're not quite there. But no one is truly that far, are they? Just one quick misstep, one fatal fall, or a number of things could put you in either of those places. Such is the lot of mortals.
If Belphegor had no use for me, do you?
A perceptive one, aren't you? We are more alike, you and I. You have a hardy heart, and simply by your determination to leave here, you and Belphegor have little in common with one another. Belphegor loves to languish away, while I hold ambition in my heart. More than any of my brothers, and I can see that you have the same drive. I'm sure it's the same in your life, outside of this place.
Am I being punished for something? Is that why I'm here?
In a sense, yes. You haven't remembered anything more of your life, Chance? I have something that may jog your memory, if you would like to see it.
Yes, I'll take any help I can.
Take a chance. Look at it.
Dearest Chance, I am writing this letter to remind you of how much I miss you. I know that you're probably incredibly busy, but I have missed our weekly morning coffees that we catch before work. and our weekend day trips. I thought that I would handwrite you a letter instead of a simple email, because I know how excited you get over personal mail. Work is going okay. I really wish I could find another job to pay my bills, but that's life. I hope you are having a productive time in California. I know that it's much rainier here in Seattle, but don't let the beauty of San Diego keep you there too long. Besides, you have more than just scenery waiting for you here. Is the merger going smoothly? I know that if you do well, you mentioned there will be a promotion for you soon. These past few months have been so hard for me. With you traveling all across the country, gone for weeks at a time. I know you love your job, but it does get lonely sometimes. Maybe after this consolidation of the company is over, you can take a little break from being so busy, and we could go for a vacation, longer than a weekend. I miss you. Your sweetest, Rose.
So, it seems that you've begun to remember even more. Now do you see that we are similar? We thirst for wealth, for status, for power. Be wary of your hunger, for it may consume you in the end. You may leave now. When you exit the door, there will be stairs to your right. Take them all the way to the top, and my sister will greet you.
Ah, you have finally arrived. It is a pleasure to meet you, Chance.
I need to get out of here.
An impatient one, aren't we? You didn't even ask my name. Practice some patience, and I may present you with an opportunity.
I'm sorry. You are one of the 7, yes? What is your name?
It's nice to see a man who can find his manners quickly. I am Asmodeus the Luxurious. I see that you have an intense desire to leave this place. I am familiar with those who have a great sense of urgency for certain things.
What kind of opportunity do you have for me?
I know that you long to see your darling Rose. I know how badly you want to touch her, to kiss her, to embrace her. I can give you a memory that is close enough to what you yearn for. Of course, you must do something for me in return. Does that sound agreeable?
What do I have to do?
Answer a few questions for me if you would.
That's it. Answer your questions.
Well, yes. I am a curious and lonesome creature, you know? I don't have the freedom to leave this place as you do, and I like to live vicariously through those who are able to quench their passions.
Very well. I will answer your questions.
Wonderful. I have 2 questions for you. If you answer both correctly, I will gift you with a sweet memory. My first question. What makes you desire to leave this place? Out of all the things in your life, what draws you back to the living the most?
Wait. I'm actually dead.
In a manner of speaking, you aren't alive, but you aren't exactly dead either. Now, answer the question. This is the answer I was expecting. You long to see her and to be with her once again. Love is the strongest bond that one can have in terms of earthly attachments. I will accept this answer. Now, your second question is kind of a riddle. Are you ready to test your wit against mine? A cloud was my mother. The wind is my father. My son is the cool stream, and my daughter is the fruit of the land. A rainbow is my bed, the earth my final resting place, and I am the torment of man. What am I? You are correct. The answer is rain. One night, during a very pleasant dream, you woke to the rain against your window. Don't you remember? I hope you enjoyed your woefully short memory. I'm sure that it has you longing for more. You must continue on. When you reach the end of this room, there will be 2 doors. You may take either one, for they will both take you to where you need to go. Goodbye, Chance.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Who disturbs me? Is it important? This is a rather inopportune time.
Is this the exit? Asmodeus sent me this way.
Asmodeus sent you? You must be Chance. This...
Can you help me?
I can help you in many ways. To which are you referring to?
I need a way out of here. What other help would I need?
Perhaps you would like to learn more about yourself, Chance. You know much about the recent years of your life. You know about the love of your life, Rose. You know of your job, your home, but what of your family? That is what I can offer you. Well, would you like to take a chance on seeing a part of your family again?
I will try. What do I have to do?
It's quite simple. You just have to tell me what number my door should have on it. If you can tell me what number it should have, I will let you in, and you will get a glimpse of your past. Then you can continue on and meet another of my sisters. What's your answer? You're correct. My door should be inscribed with an 8. Afraid of the dark, are we? You have nothing to fear. At least, not from me. Since you have correctly answered me, showing me that you have some brilliance, I will deliver my promise.
So, what's this Rose girl like,
Mark, she's nothing short of amazing. She's gentle, kind, and beautiful. She's a little shy, which is why you, Mom, and Dad haven't met her. I promise that she'll come around and we can all have dinner together.
Chance, she's not like the last girl, right?
No, Rose isn't like the last one. She's wonderful. We went on a 2-week vacation to the beach, and... well, we're getting married. She's the one.
What? Are you telling me you proposed to a girl that Mom and Dad haven't even met yet? I know that you've talked about her a few times, but don't you think she needs to meet your family before you make a decision like that?
We're both adults, Mark. There's nothing that her meeting my family or me meeting hers would change. We're getting married. We haven't set a date yet, but we'll inform everyone once we have.
I just think that's rushing it is all. I'm happy for you, Chance. Really, I am. I can't wait to meet her. Since you already proposed, you and her can come with me for dinner when I go visit Mom and Dad.
I don't think she would feel comfortable doing that quite yet. I mean, you know how Mom and Dad are.
Chance, you shouldn't be ashamed of our family. Mom and Dad are just in the hospital.
It's a mental institution, Mark. Don't pretend it's something that it isn't.
She has to meet them sometime, Chance. Just remember that.
I know, okay? I know. I know.
So, you have seen another piece of the puzzle. You know about your family. You remember them now.
Yes.
You are free to go on and meet my sister, Chance. Take the door numbered 5, just beside mine. It will lead you to her.
I never did catch your name.
Names do not hold much meaning around here for me. However, if you care to know, I am the one they call Beelzebub.
I have nothing for you. You may as well leave.
Who is that?
I am Leviathan.
Well, Leviathan, what do you mean that you have nothing for me? You do not have a memory for me?
I certainly do have a memory for you, but it will give you nothing that you are looking for.
Oh? And exactly what am I looking for?
What everyone comes here looks for. A sense of peace. A way out.
The memory that you have will not help me in any way?
I did not say that it wouldn't help you, but the price for it is strife. This memory will only give you grief. It will fill you with confusion.
What do I have to do for you to show it to me?
I will give it to you freely. A gift of agony is no gift at all. I have warned you that it will wound you, but if you still want to see it, the choice is yours in the end. Are you willing to take the pain in order to find out the truth? You are not usually one to seek truth, but I see that your memories are precious to you. For really, what are we all without memories? Very well. Take deep breaths. It may hurt less. This is why I gave it to you freely. This is not something I would care to remember. Some things are better left forgotten. Like I said, I truly had nothing for you, Chance. The door ahead will take you to the last room that you shall be trapped in. After you speak with Emin, the last of us will give you choice. It is the one that you will have to make on your own.
Amin?
You are correct. You know who I am. But do you also know what memory I have for you?
Is it painful?
No, it is not painful. The memory I have for you is one of vengeance, of anger, of wrath. You have come so far in your journey. The memory that I have for you does not resolve any of the questions that you may have in your mind. This piece of your past that I hold has no answers. Nevertheless, it is important for you to see it.
I don't have a choice?
Did you ever have a choice in the first place? Everything that has led you here, was it really all by your choice? I suppose you will only know if you reach the end. I, Amon the Wrathful, understand how you feel at this moment. You are full of anger and resentment toward your family, your beloved, even yourself. You are fearful of what this memory may bring. So, I will make this swift. Come to me, Chance.
What the hell?
What exactly do you think you're doing?
What? What are you doing, asshole? I didn't do anything to you.
Oh, but you did, sir. You've been having an affair with my fiancé.
have no idea what you're...
Rose, she's mine.
The hell she is? That is my fiancée. Are you out of your mind? We've been engaged for nearly a year and a half.
You're going to leave her alone, or I will make you suffer. She is my sweet Rose. If I find that you are still hanging out with her and seeing her after tonight, I will find you. Remember what I said? I'll be watching you.
Psycho.
That is all I have. Now, I must leave your fate up to you, Chance.
Miss Rose Peterson is currently taking the stand. Miss Peterson, do you swear that all you state will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. So solemnly swear.
Then we may proceed. Ms. Peterson, the plaintiff, Mr. Chance Johnson, states that you and he had a personal relationship. Is that correct?
No, I only met him a handful of times. He lent me his umbrella one day, and then we met for coffee on 2 separate occasions. But that was the extent of our relationship.
What caused you to file the restraining order on Mr. Johnson?
After the first time we had coffee, I began to receive letters. They were all extremely disturbing. That is when I met with him a second time, telling Chance that I was not interested in him, and we would no longer see each other. I took out a restraining order after I went on a long vacation with my fiancé and he followed us there. I'm sure that in his apartment are a few things that he took from me over that trip. Just a few of the things were my shoes, a necklace, a pair of sunglasses, and a hat. He actually grabbed the necklace from me after cornering me while my fiancé went to get some food. That's when we took out the restraining order.
And when did you realize that Mr. Johnson had begun to threaten your fiancé, Paul Jones?
We only guessed that he followed him during the day and found out where Paul worked, his scheduled hours, and where Paul parked his car during the day. One afternoon, Mr. Johnson threatened him in the elevator of his parking garage, while Paul was heading to his car after work.
Was there ever a time that you thought Mr. Johnson might be mentally unstable?
After getting the restraining order, I still received distressing letters in my mail. Mr. Johnson had given me the number to his work the first time we met for coffee, so I called there in order to find out if he had any emergency contacts I could call. I didn't want to get the police involved. If I could get Mr. Johnson help from his family.
Where did Mr. Johnson work at the time?
When I met him, he said he worked in the management and acquisitions department for Barkley & Webb. I found out that he is the custodian for that department floor. He's worked there for
So when did you find out that he was mentally unstable?
After getting his emergency contact from his work, I was able to call his brother. It seems that both of his parents are patients at the mental health clinic downtown. His brother mentioned that this has happened with another woman before.
Do you believe that this is the undeniable proof then that Mr. Johnson committed the accused crime against your fiancée?
I do believe that it is undeniable that Mr. Johnson tried to kill my fiancé by planting a homemade bomb under his car.
This has just been blown out of proportion. She's making it seem much worse than it is, really.
Now you know. After seeing this final memory, the truth has been finally revealed to you. You have been imprisoned for attempting murder upon a man that loves the woman that you obsess over. You were found guilty. Your body is currently sprawled out on a concrete bed, lifeless. Admitted to the psych ward, you were given solitary confinement. You manipulated the doctor into giving you a medication that you knew you were adversely affected by, all to spite Rose. You wanted her to feel sorry for you, to know that she made you take all those pills. But she didn't make you, did she? She lives with Paul, the man who is now her husband, and she rarely thinks of you. Thinking of you makes her ill, angry, and fearful all at once. All of your life you have caused distress and trouble to those around you. You left your brother alone in the world. You've placed fear in the life of a new family. And you have deluded yourself and robbed yourself of happiness. Still, I am here to present you with a choice. You may, even after all the strife you have caused others, go back to your body and live out the rest of your life in a jumpsuit. Or I can take all this pain away. I can give you eternal peace. What will your choice be? It seems that the loss of your memories allowed you to break free of your delusions. This is resolution for all. You may end your lonely days and empty nights. And those who fear you, those you love, will rest easy knowing you are with me. With this as your decision, peace being what you long for, peace is what you shall have. Lucifer always keeps his promises. If going back to your cage is what you wish, that is what you shall have.